Well, that was easy. We're not investors,
We've never been landlords before.
but we decided to build a fourplex.
And we have to have it done and rented in 6 months. Okay, let's get you up to speed.
I'm Mike, the owner of Courtney Contracting here in Sudbury, Ontario, and this is my wife, Courtney.
Hi, I'm a local real estate agent here, and together we have 2 little girls, and we've got a few projects on the go right now.
All right, so why a fourplex and why now?
Well, there's been some big changes within our government and our city that made this the right time for us to do it. So basically 3 key things changed for us. Number 1 being that now the city allows 4 units instead of 3 to be built on most municipally serviced lots. Second to that is that now the parking space requirement went from 1.5 spaces per unit down to 1 space per unit. So that opens up the availability of lots to choose from. And then number 3, and this is a big one, is that there is no development fees for multifamily units. So this saved us tens of thousands of dollars and made it affordable for us to do.
By the time we got the foundation, fall was quickly approaching. So we decided, let's skip pouring the pad, let's skip trying to get all those trades in there. We got the framers in and they got the whole building up and we were able to get it closed up before pouring the floor.
And then when it came to getting the roof on so we could finally have the building closed in, that's when the weather started to hit.
This weekend's gonna be the brunt of the rain. Next week it'll be on and off. We'll be able to get it there.
Yeah, no, we'll get her done.
Yeah.
Get it closed in, that's all that matters.
Typical fall, rain every other day, cold weather, and it landed just as we expected it would. Luckily we have good neighbors that let us use their property to do this. It's been tight. No, there wouldn't have been enough room. No, probably would have needed a bigger truck to set up on the road and go over. Next week the guys are gonna place the trusses, brace everything, fascia boards, sheet the whole roof, and then as soon as we're done that, we're gonna come right behind them and windows and doors, shingle the roof, get it closed up, weather tight for the season.
I wanna go see inside.
All right, let's go check it out. So the nice thing about the units matching identically is the plumbing could just go straight up. We don't have to run it to try and catch the rooms. Everyone's just gonna be one on top of the other. So the upstairs walls line up with the downstairs walls. It's all identical. Had I ordered the trusses a week sooner, we would have been completely out of the weather, but it doesn't always go that way.
Buddy, they're up, that's all that matters.
It's it, they're up there. Okay. We did it.
Do you know what Dad and the boys, they're gonna put all the windows and doors, so we're not gonna be able to stand here anymore by the end of this week. There's gonna be real windows here.
You'll say, knock, knock.
Yep.
Hello.
And then they're gonna put the rest of the roof on so it's not gonna drip in here. So then it'll be all nice and clean.
Yeah,
and then they're gonna pour concrete for top of all of this.
And then when it dries, we can maybe go in.
And then we can go run around.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
right now it's very watery.
Yeah, it's super watery. I don't want you
And,
girls running
you
in there.
might trip.
Yeah. Do you want to check out the backyard? Yeah, the backyard's this way. So in order to get our 4 parking spaces, we had to have some of the parking be in the back of the house. So we've allocated 1 parking space in the front of the house, and then the other 3 will be in the back.
Today we're pouring concrete. It's mid to late October. I was here this morning quite early, trying to get ahead of the concrete guys. I had some shop vacs, sucked up all the water over the insulation to allow the concrete to cure properly. Typically we wouldn't be doing the concrete and the framing at the same time, but we're late in the year, so we didn't have much of a choice. So we got Marmax Concrete. They've been pouring concrete for me for years. They're great. We've had Tate Power here, which is our electrician who volunteered to come help me this morning. Suck up some water. I needed a little bit of backup. Who else? We got Sierra Contracting. We got the framers here. They're doing their thing. And then, yeah, Fisher Wavy with the concrete. We've got Kuzno concrete pumping with the pump trucks. So everyone's working together today to get this done. Typically, we'd get the foundation in, all the rough-ins would happen, you know, plumbing, in-floor heating, all that stuff. We'd get the floor poured, and then once the framers come, they can kind of, you know, get all the bottom story framed, upper story, get the roof on, and then it would kind of progress that way. But because we're so late in the year, we didn't have a choice. We had to get the building up. We want to get it closed in so we can beat the weather. We get lots of rain this time of year, the cold weather, the cold nights. It really affects the big ticket things like concrete. If we can get the building closed in, then the rest of the trades can come in and kind of all work together and get things finished around the same time.
I never even saw this dog.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Someone's dog
Yeah.
stuck right in there.
It's like a little raccoon. Now I can picture everything.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's
The ropes are huge.
gonna work out good. Yeah, the bedrooms are nice and big. Yeah.
This is the washroom?
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah,
The windows
like
are
even, Like now
beautiful.
seeing this living room, like the cabinets are the cabinets, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's big dining room table right there, couches
You can almost
here,
put an
TV
island.
on the wall.
You can almost put an island in here.
So when do I need to get kitchens?
Well, it depends where we get them from. I was thinking about looking down south because there's a lot of places you can buy all the boxes pre-made.
Oh, I can get you cabinets, man.
That's what I mean.
It was included as your 4-foot island.
Yes.
The overhang with the quartz countertop, the quartz is cheap. I got the glass
$11,000.
door put in,
they
I put the
supply the
table, the
yes.
crown molding.
Okay, I love that.
We can go down there and just pick up my big enclosed trailer.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
grab
that's
two
what I'm saying.
kitchens, I'll come down and go back. and get
100%.
two
So that's
more.
it. You deliver to the shop, you just drive down and
And just grab it.
grab it and go,
Yeah.
and then comes the countertop.
Do you remember how long it took? Like what was the lead time on
Every
it?
cabinet is 3 weeks.
So now we have a decision to make. People say that the prices down south and the turnaround times are way beyond than what we're gonna find around here, but we decided to shop around locally and see what they can do. I'm gonna get the roof covered up tomorrow.
Sweet.
These guys will be putting windows in. Do some cleanup.
Sweet.
Winter's closing in on us here, so we got to get the rest of the utilities put in. The gas line got put in yesterday, so you know, as you can tell, it's a bit of a mess right now, but we got some gravel coming tomorrow to try and get us out of the mud. Today we're going to put the conduits in for the electrical. The utility company still has to come and change the pole, so there is some extra work to do there, but we're going to try and get ahead of them, get ahead of the cold weather, and get that pipe in the ground today. Hello, hello.
Hello.
You're coming to check out the progress.
Why?
This is my grandfather, Roland, and my grandmother, Jackie. It's their first time here, so we're gonna give them a little tour and show them the progress, see what they think. Growing up, my grandfather was a pretty handy guy. He's just one of those do and does everything, you know, right from mechanic to super skilled and talented carpenter. So, you know, the majority of what I know, you know, comes from him. So when I decided to start my contracting business, it was actually Courtney's idea that we try to incorporate my grandfather in there. And we only had our first daughter at the time. Cora. So Courland comes from Cora and Roland, kind of mashed up into one name. So that's what, that's the story behind that. Too bad it's not a nicer day, but this is the fall construction season and this is what we gotta deal with. We'll get this backfilled and get out of the mud.
The rain finally stopped, but then it was time for winter. So now I came back to check on the progress and see how the units were starting to take shape, and it's really exciting.
So yeah, the plumbing's all done.
Okay.
Basically ready for inspection.
Vanities here,
Yep.
one-piece showers, low entry,
Yep.
keep it as accessible as possible. I know no bathtub, but I feel like
I think most people appreciate a shower more than a bath. You know, if there's elderly people in here, it's a lot harder to step into a bathtub when you're showering.
Yeah.
Rather than just being able to walk into a shower.
yeah, I like that.
So I laid the
okay.
kitchen out here.
Yeah.
Just with some strapping, just to
Just
get
so
our
we
heads
could-
wrapped around it and figure out the lighting layout.
Yeah.
The only way I can see configuring this living room is going to be this wall here is going to have the TV.
Yeah.
So we centered a plug there, likely a couch here or on either side.
Against there,
like
whatever.
a sectional can work here. So we threw some plugs on either side in case there's a couch there.
Nice.
Christmas tree in the corner or whatever, so we got some plugs over there, but
Nice.
other than that, it's pretty straightforward. So something that we didn't consider when we bought this property was power. These two houses have probably 3 or 4 meters already, so to add 4 more meters, the capacity wasn't there. I contacted them, told them the situation, they sent a tech out, they had to look at it, and they agreed that, yeah, no, for sure, we gotta fix it up. So they've been here this week.
So you could just tell by looking at it that it wasn't going to be enough power, just by looking at the poles.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with my background of being a power lineman, yeah, for sure. I've done a lot of that, so looking at it, I can tell like that's not going to work. So that's why I made the call, and now we're good. Everything's upgraded.
Awesome. Thank you, Sudbury Hydro.
Yeah, thanks Sudbury Hydro. They looked after us on this one for sure. All right, so the building's up, framing's finished.
And now it's my time, and I get to go shopping and really bring this place to life.